So this video was starting out on a sad note. A couple weeks ago, I took Splash to a show, and the Thursday before I was going to show him, I went to school him, and as soon as we started trotting, we had to stop because he was limping very badly. We had the vet look at him, and he said, maybe he just did something on the trailer or in turnout. Splash is 17, it could just be, wear and tear. And so we put him on a couple days of stall rest. Luckily, my barn let me ride another pony that they had in the show, which I'm very grateful about. But then a couple days later, when the vet looked at Splash again, he said, this may be worse than I thought. I think he hurt his ligament. So they took him to the vet clinic and did an MRI on him. And then when they got the results back, they realized that, yes, he hurt his ligament, and it's going to be 6 to 12 months until he can be ridden again, or until he can be back to his normal self. And so I'm extremely sad that I'm going to have to stop riding him. I did not own him. I only leased him. And so we are stopping leasing him, and we're on the journey of finding a new horse, which I am very excited about. And so let's get into the video. Was a 16-3 5-year-old mare named Prada. There were a bunch of shows going on, so I went and tried her at the showgrounds, but she was just too green for me, and so we moved on to a different horse. I didn't even canter her, I just trotted. So we moved on from Prada and started looking for other horses. My trainer and the owner of my barn were looking online and stuff like that, and I haven't tried any yet, but we looked at a bunch of different ones that just weren't right. Like one was so grumpy that I would have to have a staff member from my barn be with me at all times, or just have them tack him up, which I didn't really want because I love tacking up and brushing. That's part of what I love, just being around the horse. But I also love riding, but I want to do both. So a week or two after we tried Prada, we found another mare named Carina, and my trainer and the other one really liked what they saw, so we brought her in for a trial week at my barn. Was not the greatest on the first day that I rode Carina. I was very nervous because I'd never ridden her before, and I needed to get used to her, but that's okay because the other days went better, and I'm very happy with her. how well trained it is, does it have a sweet temperament, does it have good manners, things like that. We really want a horse that was at my level, that wasn't green, so that I could learn a lot on it, but we also didn't want a push-button horse, and then we want a horse to have a very sweet temperament, which Carina does. She is very sweet and friendly, and she checked all of our boxes, and so we bought her. Hey guys, so I thought I would do a little voiceover of this lesson just because I think it's helpful for people to know what I'm working on and what I'm doing. So first we went to this trot in line, and we had been doing this line in 4, but she told us to kind of shorten the strides and get it in 5. Some things that I'm working on are really sitting up straight and having my leg forward. So then we cantered around to a cavaletti. I really have to push her in the corner because if I don't, she'll break down to the trot. So you got a nice distance to that one, and because we just got Carina, I'm still doing simple changes on her versus flying. So we changed that lead real quick and then went around to this diagonal vertical. It wasn't great up to this one because another thing I'm working on is looking down, and so I did. So then that distance wasn't great. And then we went around to this outside line, and we're supposed to be getting this line in 4, but she got very excited because we were jumping towards the barn, and so she got it in 3. She was very excited for that. So then we went around the course, and again, and this time we got this trot in line in 4 strides, which was good. Then we went around to the cavaletti again and got a nice distance to that. And then we did another quick, simple change of lead, and then went back to the diagonal vertical. And the distance to this one was a little bit long, which is another thing I have to work on, just sitting up and waiting for the jump versus getting a long distance. So then here she got going a little fast and got excited, and so I really had to reel her back in and slow her down, and so we had to circle, and it took us a minute because she started trotting, and then we had to get her back into the canter, which took us a minute, but that's okay. I'm still learning what she's like, and so I think once I get to know her more, that'll start going better. So then we got it, and then we went to the line, and we were supposed to be getting it in 4 again, but still, she was very excited, and so we got it in 3. But I was still very happy with our lesson today, and I'm really excited to keep riding Carina, and she is an awesome horse. So that is Miss Carina. I really hope you liked her. I am beyond excited to have my own horse again. I'm so grateful that we found this horse. She is amazing, and we're hoping that she's a horse I can have for years. And I'll hopefully post a barn vlog soon of me and Carina. I will be posting one soon of me and Splash because I filmed one before he got her and then I never posted it. So look out for that soon, and I'll see you next time. Bye!